Are your chip shots rolling too far past the hole? It's probably because you haven't got enough spin or height on your chip shots. And this is exactly what Steve was doing. And all of the problems were being caused by a set of...
See, that's better.
Yeah.
But that's the spot.
But again,
and
it's
then
still...
That's 10, 12
light.
feet, 15 feet by.
By the time we finished the lesson, he was hitting it a lot higher and stopping it a lot quicker.
Oh, look at you guys.
And this could easily be something you are doing yourself. Now, if you are new to the channel and you want to see more content like this to help your game, then please hit that subscribe button. And also, if you enjoy this video, then hit that like. It really does help us. Now, don't forget, this content is all about you. So let us know in the comments if you have any questions about your short game, your chipping, your pitching, and we'll get back to you. All right, Steve. So we've got probably 10, 12 shots out there. And they're all past the flag.
Yes,
There's one short.
There's one short. Well, it's like an inch short, maybe.
Yeah.
They were all really nice shots, but there is a problem with them, which is they've all gone too far past. Is that what you're seeing when you're playing? Give us
definitely what I'm seeing. Too low, really spinny, not being able to get kind of that mid trajectory. So I've got two shots around the green. One feels like it's low and really spinny, and the other one is the lean back super flop shot, as you call it, the hero shot, right? And that's, it's inconsistent. This is my most consistent option, but as we can see, I've hit a dozen shots and they're all anywhere from 8 to 20 feet away, and that's unacceptable from this distance.
Unacceptable from this
Unacceptable.
distance. And I almost see that the low spinning one is a bit of a hero shot as well.
Yeah.
So you've got these two windows like this.
Right.
Which can work, but the situation has to be good.
Exactly.
And you have to be really comfortable, and maybe the lie has to be good as well. So there's so many things that need to be ticked off.
Right.
What I want to look at here when you play this shot is understand how can we find one, and to your point earlier as well, what's the middle of this?
Right, yep.
So is there a mid-range flight, which maybe hasn't got as much spin, but it will stop quicker relative to land angle? And especially on a green like this, where the first part of the green is going away from you, probably got like a 1.5% slope going away from you. So we know, even if you've got loads of spin on it, the first bounce is going to be more forward.
Right.
This low spinning shot would be so much easier if the green was a little bit like this to start with. You'd be landing on a 1.5% uphill. Suddenly you get a lot more bite and you'd have no problem.
Right. If there's plenty of room, it's no issue. The problem is when it gets tight. And even as you go a little bit back or a little bit closer to the green, it's the same issue, right? It's low, spinny, and again, unless I have enough room to work with, I find myself consistently behind the hole.
Okay, now Steve is a fantastic golfer. Really good. And this is his strength in his game. So this is the pressure on me. And if it does go wrong, it's Andy's fault, that we don't want to mess him up. But I think we can find something where we can find that mid-range shot.
Yep.
Just do me a favor. Let's just hit a few. Let's just actually see what this looks like.
Oh, like that was like low and stuff.
That one actually can actually work, but that was obviously a little bit heavy, yeah?
Yeah, I was kind of a toey, scrapey.
Where would you say you hit the ground at that point relative to
behind? That was behind the ball and off the toe.
Okay.
When it didn't end up in a really bad spot, but execution-wise was the worst of the bunch.
Yeah. That was nice, good strike.
That's the shot.
But that's...
Right, that's the one.
It looks like it's got some spin on it, but it hasn't got enough for it to stop, has it? And we could look at it and go, well, maybe we could clean the grooves out a little bit more. Maybe we could just make sure it's a brand new wedge and that can help. Let me just have a quick look at the wedge, actually. I think that one there was the bad one where it was high on the toe. But maybe we are getting them maybe a little bit too high potentially.
It's a new wedge, new grooves.
It's just, the problem with it is it's just got the wrong name on the back of it. It should say Titleist.
I know. Listen, if only I knew a guy at Titleist.
Well, yeah, maybe, one day.
Shout out to Steve Pellicet. hit me up in my DMs.
All right, let's play another one.
That's a great example of it.
Yeah.
Because that was center of the club face, clean, pretty close to the line that I wanted. But as we see, 25 feet behind the hole.
Okay. Nice. That could work, but that's literally landing. I mean, it's still going to go past, is it? Oh, he had a little spike.
I got a divot.
Yeah, a little divot there. But that's a great shot.
Yeah.
But you had no margin for error. You're landing it literally in the bit between the green and the fairway.
In the perfect spot, right? And as you and I have talked about, when you're out here playing a money game, you're hitting that thing 6 to 8 feet past your spot because you don't want to risk leaving it short.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to have a roll at par, roll at birdie, whatever it might be. So you're going to hit it past your spot with intent.
Yes.
Right?
So are you actually working at the correct thing in your game? You may well not be. Now, if you want to know what it should be that you're working at, then check out our Me and My Golf game assessment. It's real simple. It's 7 simple questions. It's going to take you 90 seconds. It's totally free. So all you got to do is scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Let's get back to Steve. So when you hit that practice swing there, I would say that the ball position would have been relative to what you would normally do. And this is where you've been having your practice swings. Yep. The majority of them are hitting here. Now, I'm not saying this is something that we have to change right now, but I want to be mindful of it. And I would say that when you hit a lot of your shots, they're often very good strikes, but if ever you get a little bit ground and ball together, it could pop it up in the air a little bit. It looks like when you hit the ground before the ball, it still comes out low.
Yeah.
It doesn't launch high.
Right.
So I want to just bank that for the moment. I'm not saying we're going to do anything with that, but I want to be mindful that our practice swings are there, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. Right, I want to just show you this because I want to make sure that you never change this because there's so many things that you are doing really well. Okay. There's 3 things we can't do in chipping. Absolute, from a foundational point of view, and I'll explain that. We can't really go backwards, we can't go downwards, and we can't go towards the golf ball.
Okay.
Now, if you're doing any of those 3 or a combination of, you kind of toast. Unless you're a Abraham Ancer, Minwoo Lee, arguably amazing short game players, but at some point maybe they may struggle if they're not careful.
Yep.
I hope they never do, obviously, but they do have a combination of going back and down.
Yep.
So what does that mean? So the 3 things that we definitely would like to see are moving toward the target, coming up, and almost going back away from the ball and around the corner,
Okay.
yeah? So let's bear that.
Butt in the left pocket.
Perfect, there we go, I
Right.
like it.
Yeah.
So let's bear that in mind when we
Okay.
see this. First of all, just tell me what you see in the setup.
Hands are in front of the ball, which is good.
Like that?
Ball's in the back of the stance, which I like.
Yep.
Face is kind of where I'd want it to be, I think, from an open perspective.
Yeah.
Like I've messed around with more closed with the face because I was like,
Yeah.
is it sliding across the face? And is that why it's going low? But I mean, I feel like from a face angle perspective, from this shot that I want to hit, it feels about right.
I like that. What does the tilt of the shoulders and the torso look like at this stage?
It's this way.
It's a little bit more up
Yep.
than maybe
Yep.
you would normally see on a real good short game player. So
Okay.
let's bear that in mind though, but don't forget, the things that we don't want to do are the back, the down, and the toward the ball.
Right. Was
Let's-
that a passive aggressive dig that from a really good short game player, you don't see that?
Well, no, because what we're about to show you is how good you are.
Oh, okay.
So-
All right. I like that. I'm looking forward to this.
So look at the head. It goes forward. Well, that's a good start. It goes down a little
Okay, so
bit.
go back. Sorry, go back. So the head. You're talking about my hands press first. Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
no, sorry, no. Your
My
head.
head.
Your
My
head.
head.
Your
Okay,
head. Sorry, your
got
head.
it, got it.
English
Okay,
accent.
That's
sorry.
all right. No, you're good.
So from here, head moves toward. It goes down a little bit. That's okay, but let's look at it from here. So as you swing through, look at the head. It's raising. So your head is forward and it's raising of where it started.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you from down the line without showing you, you're not moving in towards the golf ball. So your foundational 3, I always struggle with that. One time I got the wrong finger totally. Your foundational 3 are really good.
Okay.
So whenever anyone says to you that you need to avoid doing some of
Yep.
those things, please just say never going to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So if I look at it from here as well, what happens as you tilt toward the target, you move into the shot like this, and we can see that, yeah, the shaft is leant forward. I'd want that.
Look at the face closed.
But
though.
that's okay, though. If you hit the golf ball with the face as open as you have it to start with, it would go really high and
Yeah.
really right.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is an element of closing the face down.
Okay.
All the rest players in the world do that. So this is really good. So what I'm looking at, and if I look at it from here, that launch angle there isn't too bad on that one. Maybe, but actually, if you look at this one closely, you do hit the ground a little bit, maybe too much before the golf
Yeah.
ball. Okay.
Okay.
But if I look at all of that there, it would be very easy to say, yes, you're correct, Steve. You are an amazing chipper, and let's go and do some driving.
Yeah.
So when we see something foundationally like that, which is so good, I now have to get creative with trying different things.
Right.
So what I want to do is I want to make sure we maintain the integrity best we can of striking the ground in the correct place,
Okay.
but find a way of getting more height.
Okay.
So this is it's almost gonna sound a little bit counterintuitive what we're gonna do. We've got a lob wedge. We're opening the face. We're not gonna get much higher than that, yeah?
Right.
If I want to get more height from there, what ball position would I have?
Front of
Back
my
or
stance.
a little bit further forward.
Yep.
So we might move the ball a little bit further forward.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do that. So if we were to move the ball further forward though, if you were doing this and you already hit the ground before where the ball is on your practice swings,
Yeah.
that could be a problem.
Right.
So what I am gonna do, if I can get the ball position forward's gonna give us height, hopefully. And if we can just tilt the torso more this way, hopefully we can get the contact in the right
Which
place.
is so it's so counterintuitive to me because
Just do you think it's gonna go
when I hit the flop shot, like I'm here.
Yes.
Right, like with intent. Like
Yes.
there, I don't even feel that I'm doing that.
Yeah.
But like when I hit the flop shot, like I've got my weight on my back foot
Yeah.
and I'm like flipping up and lifting it.
Yes.
But like so it's interesting, right? Because you're saying further forward in the stance, but almost turn my shoulders down, which seems
Potentially.
counterintuitive to getting the ball up in the air.
Absolutely. Now, by the way, if I say to you, I want you to feel like you're like this, where do you think you'll be in reality? You'll probably be somewhere in the middle.
Level, right.
And why do you think that you're doing this? because the ball's not going in the air.
Exactly.
So you'd already
Right.
built in a little bit of this to try and help you.
Right.
The problem with that is if you get the grounding ball before, as I say, you don't get the spin.
Yep.
So you might carry a little bit less distance like one of those did, but
Yep.
you definitely don't get any spin.
Yep. Okay.
So let's have a few practice swings first of all then. Ball forward, face open, everything you're doing, but just see if we can get, sometimes we like getting golfers doing this where they just slide their lead hand
Okay.
down their leg. Just feel as though your shoulders are a bit more level, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, have a go at that. Have a few practice swings first. We'll leave the ball there and we'll maybe have a look. So set it up,
So a little bit further forward, and then
yeah, and go with a normal stance width and openness of the stance and all that. I like all of these things here. So when you open up like this is really good because this creates some steepness to your action.
Right.
I think a lot of golfers now, they can almost get too much behind the golf ball. When we get our body open like this is counteracting your setting up like this.
Yeah.
So that's again another
Okay.
thing that you should never change.
Okay.
They're like Rubik's Cubes, short game actions are.
yeah.
If we move one thing, we've got to be careful. Okay, so we're just going to feel that brings up here like this.
Okay.
Okay, now hit me some swings where we're just clipping the grass, yeah? Okay, good. Anyone ever told you that your short game action looks like Stuart Sinks?
No.
And it's not the fact that you're 6'4" and got the same haircut.
They've told me my haircut looks like
Yeah.
before.
Don't you think though? I think
does,
maybe
it does.
must be if you're going to be bald and 6'4", you're gonna look like Stuart Sinks.
I would have let Watson win at Turnberry too.
Yeah, and he's not even an Adidas athlete.
No, he's not. That was a terrible outfit he had on though, man. That green on green.
I'm going to come in and stand behind you, Steve, just to...
Why are you smiling, Andy? Why you got your tongue
This is
out?
a good view, Steve. This is his best view.
Okay, let's have a go hitting one.
Okay.
So very counterintuitive from the upper body,
Right.
but very sensible and
Yeah, right.
intuitive from the
So a little
from
bit
the ball
further in
position.
front of the stance, which is
Yeah.
easy. That's anything static is easy, right?
Yes.
Anything static is easy.
So get that right shoulder higher if you can.
Is that right? Does it look right?
Do. Andy needs to come in here again and do this. Okay, I'm gonna stay there. Go on, if you can go, you can hit it. Okay.
Oh, look at you guys. Huh?
You can do
I mean,
this.
it feels so weird.
There's one thing you didn't do in your follow through.
Huh.
Keep the club in your left hand,
Yeah,
lift it up like this,
yeah.
and then let go. There you go.
That was good. That was,
That was nice.
though.
All right, let's do that again.
God, it feels so weird though. I mean, and it feels so dramatic, but I know it's not.
But that's not the flop shot.
Right.
And it's not the low spinner, that's your mid-ranger.
That's the shot.
Yeah.
That's the shot I'm looking for.
You get that head, almost feel like you're getting your head right
And
over the ball.
you can do this. You can even do that. You can get your shoulders more open and
Right.
get the head forward. This is just creating
There you go.
spin. This is going to create spin, this setup is.
Okay.
The loft that you have with the ball position is going to create the height. A little bit clean maybe, yeah?
Okay.
More spin though. We're going to get
Okay.
more spin now. All right, same deal. You know what you're doing.
So let me get here. Let me get to this spot where I've got it more forward, open stance, and then I'm trying to get myself to figure like without you guys doing
Yeah,
it, like,
100%.
trying to figure out like what's the feel of like
That's good though. That's good.
There?
Yeah, go from there. Let's see what happens from there. A little bit ground before.
but still though like it's higher and it's softer.
It's pin high again, isn't it? Which is
Right.
great. And it wasn't even a great strike.
No, it was a crummy strike.
Yeah, okay, good.
It was a crummy strike, but used the bounce of the club and got through it.
Yeah.
It's so counterintuitive to think when you're trying to get the ball up, you feel like you're trying to lift, and we're going here to get a better strike on the ball, which is going to use the loft and the club to get it up.
The more the upper body is this way, the more you've got to drive the handle forward,
Yeah, good
which
point.
actually takes loft off.
Right.
Whereas if you get the upper body, I think maybe experiment with you is like try and feel that the right shoulder's higher than the left.
Yeah.
It won't get there, but then from here you can actually allow the club to release. But
Right.
whenever this tilts back this way, you see more of this action
Yeah.
going on.
And by the way, I've played golf with Steve. Steve hits the driver unbelievably well. It goes about 140 feet high.
Oh, it's super high.
And with a draw,
Super
it's so
high.
good. I love what Andy said. Let's just really go wild with this
Get
shoulder.
the left shoulder really low and the right shoulder
Get
really
that left
high.
hand and put it on your left leg. Slide it down. Okay, then put it back on. Put it back on the club now, best you can. And you might feel that your left arm's got to bend a little bit and that sort of stuff. This is really extreme. If you hit a bad one here, that's okay. It's on me and Andy. Oh. In a minute, I mean, that's so good. You can do the club drop. In a minute, you'll be saying, how do I get the chip shots to the hole?
It is crazy though, the trajectory on it.
And-
I mean, that's the window.
Yeah.
That's the window that I'm looking for.
And there's probably as much spin, if not more, than the other shots.
For sure. And I mean, I'm not hitting that other shot to try to hit like that's not even me trying to hit like a low hard bite.
Yeah.
That's just me trying to hit a regular pitch, right? That comes out low and spinny. But yeah, that loft, as we keep seeing, like, I mean, the last 3 have been short of the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's so good. Again, left shoulder low, right shoulder high. Do whatever you've got to do. That's going to give us the strike and the spin. This is nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite there from
ground first.
And
but
by
again,
the way,
still the window.
Yeah.
The window of the ball is where it needs to be. It was hit too hard and it was a little bit scrapey, but the trajectory of the ball was where it needs to be.
what you've done brilliantly is you've committed to ball forward.
Yeah.
You've like gone, I'm like, holy crap, he's like gone all the way.
So you told me to do.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Do it not as much. Knock
Okay.
it an inch further
Okay.
back than that
Okay.
extreme forward. Yeah, and let's just see where that goes. Again, give me that practice swing. Practice swing is probably the most important.
Oh man, I hate practice.
Yeah, that's why you're
Such a
That's
waste.
why you're not on tour.
Such a waste. Such a waste.
Such a waste.
Such a waste.
Imagine if the ball had been there. It'd have been a great shot. Beautiful. And you're now hitting the ground in a really good place,
Yeah.
by the way,
Okay.
which I like. So the ball isn't as extreme forward. It's still well forward. Left shoulder low, right shoulder high. And then you just play your normal technique. So good. Get in then. There you go. By the way, this is a very difficult shot. The ball it's really releasing, so it's pretty
Yeah.
quick there, and it's running away from left to right. So you're doing this amazing.
Well, it is crazy though when you see the scatter pattern of the balls now from after the change. Like they're all within 5 feet beyond the hole and closer, where everything else is 10 to 25 feet past it.
If me and him knew what we were doing, we'd have got all those bad ones out of the way, wouldn't we? Left those
Seriously.
good ones there.
Yeah. All right.
We should have used a different colour ball. Look at the yellow ball. Okay, again, really get in there with those shoulders.
You remember, I'm a big yellow ball guy.
Yeah, of course.
I remember.
Nice, very good.
So weird, man.
I would say you probably caught that a little bit heavy.
Yeah, a little bit, and it was toey too.
And-
So it wasn't great contact, so it didn't spin very much.
So exactly.
But
so
it's still, again though, trajectory.
Yes.
The window that the ball goes through is the height that it needs to be.
beautiful. And
Yeah.
the good thing with all of these shots now, you haven't messed around with the front of the green on anything.
Right.
You've been at least 3 paces on.
Yeah.
And that ball there, I mean, all it's done is it's kept going to the side. You've got a 6-footer, but it's from right to left. It's almost pin high.
Yeah.
And that was on a miss hit.
Right.
So we're now hitting the land window pretty much the same all the time.
Yeah.
And you can really start dialing into that because now we've done the technique part. All I really need you doing now is going, right, become an athlete
Right.
and go, right, that landing spot is exactly where I'm going to land it. And then I'm going to picture what it's like. It's going to check a little bit. It's going to release and it's going to go in the hole. So just get into the shot maybe a little bit more than now.
I think I'm past that athlete window of my life, I hate to say, you know what I mean? But I'll try. I'll do my best. And you know what's coming right now. You know, you guys all know what's coming. After
yeah.
he said, there's nothing that's been short. You haven't let it been short. You guys all know what's coming. I may as well just throw a friggin' ball right here. May as well do that.
I wouldn't have said that if I didn't
Yeah.
believe that you wouldn't be
Okay.
amazing
So
at this
that's,
shot.
we're not all the way to bright up front, but it's further forward,
Yeah.
right?
And every time you look up now, I want to see that landing spot. You're landing
Yeah.
it on that spot. Burn it into your brain.
Ah, it's fucking cheap.
Still okay. I think all you did with that one was a little bit to what Andy said on that point there.
Yeah.
The shots before, you were making sure you didn't leave it short, weren't you? The shots before were you were always at danger of being like this,
Yeah.
driving handle. And that's fine as long as it gives you the appropriate
Yeah.
trajectory control and spin.
Yeah.
But on that shot there, you probably just got a little bit aggressive with it. When you were hitting those other ones,
it was quick. It was
flowing.
quick in the transition too.
Yeah. Have some practice swings.
Okay.
You know how good they are for you.
I feel like my dad's asking me to clean my room.
That's nice.
It's good. Imagine if there'd been a ball there, it would have been great.
Right. All right. Can I hit it now?
Please do. Really extreme on the shoulders for me. Get over there.
Is it there?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Little scrapey again.
I'd like to, again, it's a really nice shot. I'd still like to see it with the ball a little bit further back than that.
Okay.
Because the good thing is every shot you've hit from when I'm standing over there, your foundations have maintained.
Right.
So there's been no backing up, there's been no reel going down, there's
Yeah.
definitely no moving this way. So
Okay.
your foundations are intact, which is great.
Okay, so I'm going a little further back in the stance.
Yeah, but it's still well forward. Andy's going to come in and just be the
Right.
setup police.
We good?
So I'm going to put this next to your left shoulder. I want your left shoulder to keep going. There you go. So it's really feeling that it's almost like the hips are back and the upper body's forward.
Right.
That's the feeling for you.
That's nice. Let's do it again without, obviously you don't like Andy touching you, that's fine.
No, I actually, that's what, I loved him touching me. That's the problem. It was distracting. It was distracting. You guys aren't going to use this content for your OnlyFans page, are you? Okay.
I thought that was just a glove in your pocket as well.
Ball position, we like that.
Yeah. Get those shoulders, exaggerate. There you go.
Let me come in. Let me twist it. I'm going to go more than you need to be. Ready?
Okay.
Let's exaggerate, yeah, Pierce? Okay, so let's see if we can keep you there.
Fuck, yeah, I mean, like, that's...
So good.
That was nice.
Good. Really good.
It's like this forward, this back, right? Is the feeling.
Let me show you this, because this is where a lot of people go wrong at home as well. Everyone's told to lean on the left leg. If we lean the weight with this way, notice the upper body. It tilts back here.
Yeah.
So instead of leaning this way with the hips, it's actually almost going, well, let's lean this way. So for you, it probably feels like you're going...
Totally, exactly,
But
right.
that's a good
exactly.
feeling for you. So it's the opposite, hips back,
Yeah.
shoulders this way.
Yeah.
Yours are hips forward, shoulders this way. So you flip that on its head, and that's going to give you
Yeah.
in the middle,
More
meet
right
you in the middle,
right,
really.
Exactly.
Let me just give you one thing in setup again, just to go. You can take your setup for me. The left foot, let's flare it out a bit more for me. So bring the toes, there we go. So we just the reason I want to flare it out, it definitely gives you a bit more steepness. It definitely angles you a little bit more left, which allows you to get on top of the ball and get the strike good.
Right, okay.
Which we have to be good at when we've got that ball well forward like that.
I'm coming in.
And
Yep.
you get in
coming
there
in.
and get in.
How's that looking?
That is nice.
Okay.
That's lovely. That's really good. Oh.
That works. That plays, huh?
How does that feel with that foot?
It
being
feels
like that?
weird. I mean, like as you'd imagine, right? I mean, it feels super, super weird, and it
Yeah.
feels so dramatic. Like, I mean, in a very funky way. But I get it. I just
Yeah.
need to do it 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
So do me a favor, let me show you why this is really good. When we open the
flare it
left
out.
foot like that, it allows us to go more forward toward the target, which you're doing anyway,
Right.
but it also helps us go back as
Open
well,
it up,
which
right.
is really good.
Yeah.
So it helps us with two of the main foundational points. So I went two again, look at that. See, I have no problem. I have no idea why I cannot do that.
You do his books too, I hope, right? Hopefully you guys have like
literally-
QuickBooks
so
or something like
this was
that.
so we were doing the surgery event,
Yeah.
we hosted him and did
Yeah.
all that, yeah. I'm doing a video and it's about these three things. I'm going, number one is this, and number two is this. And I end up doing that to the camera. That was meant to be number three.
Number 3.
I'm like, what is that? How is that a three? Anyway,
I'm just going to show Steve what that looks like compared to the feel.
I do, yeah, it's crazy.
doesn't feel anything like
no.
that, does it?
Oh, no, it feels nothing like it.
you probably
Yeah.
feel like your upper body's out the screen over there.
It does. And it feels like my back hip is back like this.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get
But-
that. I'd like you to knock one in.
Yeah, we're close, right?
Yeah, we're close, but that's the only thing we're really missing here.
Flare it open a little bit more. But and like honestly, like as we do this, like it's so mechanical getting up there. Like I got to get back and look at it, and
want
you know
you
what I
to-
mean.
yeah,
Like
I
feel
want
like
you
I'm
to get
actually
in-
hitting a shot versus like cobbling this thing together. Okay,
100%. That's
so-
the athletic part.
Yeah,
that we
it's
need to
tough
get.
for me. Yeah. Okay, so
Good.
hand down here.
Yeah.
That forward. There.
Like it. Let's go from there. That's lovely.
That's it.
So good. This is it.
That's it.
Come on, baby.
That's all you had to do is ask for it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
All you had to do is ask for it. Oh.
Okay. All right, here we go. That was beautiful. So we think about the improvements you've made there. Left foot flared, I like that little bit there.
Yep.
But the difference was you were so far back over
Right.
here before. You were trying to hit the ball high from here,
Yep.
but with the ball back as well, it's just a mismatch.
Yep.
Now the ball forward, as we can see, that's there for giving us height.
Yep.
But the shoulders getting the what feel level, that's there to give you the strike and the spin.
Yep.
So you're combining height with strike and spin, and you're now getting a mid-range shot, which works
Yep.
really well.
Love that.
Simple.
It's easy.
It's not always that easy. So if you are struggling with your game and you want some help from myself and Andy, check out our Me and My Golf game assessment. It's 7 simple questions. It's going to take you 90 seconds. It's totally free. Scan that QR code or click the link down below. It's definitely going to help you with your game.
Best in the business, baby. Best in the business.
Thanks, man.
Legend. Thank you.